abusia fa mo join on Zoom. More amongst more in Facebook, YouTube, and all other media platforms. No, Mr. Mo, 2 minutes be ye baby SCR. Yeah, that's it.
Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush and for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast. And sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bush and for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Yo, abusia for memao ajo, memao aha, memao achi baby a wuti efi ewo wiase afana nyina. Aha no mo OTTV jumedie no time with tap send. Every Friday bia ye day ebro midi ene nana kwame oseitu. Ene nso anwumrei nyame waye adom ode ehyiemu platform isu a na enkomotwetwe na yen enuanom ewo amanone ye hyiemu every Friday bia na ye twetwe enkomo na ye hwe ekwan a ye befa so na ye be make the right decision when it comes to investment back home in Ghana. Last week, Ebra ye twetwe enkomo nim na mete se na one of our viewers ka say and I say participant oba Zoom no so no ka say oh and then so we are talking about mortgages and I say home ownership in Ghana na adie bi a edaya koma so esan say when it comes to buying home or building a property back home no enye decision a decision ketwa so one hweye na u make a little mistake na wanya guidance and as a direction from the industry expert you can make a mistake that will cost you so much such that a be burden at the amount and inti ya boy ho modern say abrini na ye be hwehwe omo nimde when it comes to home financing, property back home. Omo hu nimde normal be my advice, guidance, direction so that we will not make a mistake but make an informed decision when it comes to investment in property back home. Eninti ene so nyame waye adom yenya enuanom a womo aba be kan ye ho na yeni omo eba betwetwe enkomo when it comes to home ownership in Ghana. We'll be talking about mortgages as well today and other means you'll be able to finance your dream home back home in Ghana. But answer no mamenfa asida emfa ema tap send ye dwumako a ubetimi anam so na udi usika akọ oman Ghana mu a womo enji usika bia free ene nsu womo enekita yemu ema yetimi edi dwumadie ebrewo eno nti mame ndane me ho na me fa nkrato ba ko mienu miensa eno na chi no me de tap send ebebrew me de omo eba ewia last week ebinumo ensu busa se ye can mortgages properties ho asem na properties no kra na ebi way are ready ye betimi ato ana se ye betimi ehu se de ye behwe ekwan ye befa so ye nzu ye betimi atobi eneyi me de property developers mienu and I made one mortgage company and so de abrewa ene omo be kan ho ne eno madi nkomo mame ndane me ho me ba pe me de me guess ebebro
Me did young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the Tap Send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Let us see how come we bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Reminding you that this is the sound of Africa. OT Radio is live and alive. This is the time we open our hands on this. This is the newest version, of course, the greatest time of our moments now. OT Radio has come to stay. Tune in on www.otradiouk.com, and of course we have live activities more coming on politics, sports, social entertainment, and everything that you request. My name is Sanko Fatichinan, so I'm going to be part and parcel of it. And of course, OT Radio has come to say this is the sound of Africa.
Welcome back again on your show, Time with Taptap Send live on OT Media TV. And ye Taptap, more Growth Director for Africa, Ura Mauto Abraham. Last week, every week he's with us here to make sure Taptap Send customers the right information that will help them to make the right decision when it comes to investment opportunities in Ghana. Ura Abraham, and then you bring so Yamao Ajo Emma Wakwaba Edo Bajumedi so Ebra Wababe na watwi mu a day update and a honoma or edema Taptap Send customers and potential customers for Taptap Send
Nana Komemidase, and good evening to all of you who have dialed in, and good evening to all of you who dial in every single week. We appreciate it. Medin the Kokumato, Mifi Ghana, Mifi Medina, the corporate sector, we call Legon. And as I said, it's London. I've been in London for the last 17 years, and I look after the Taptap Send product for Africa. So, apart from that, I am here with you every Friday evening to hear customer comments, any feedback you have, and listen to what's going on in Ghana as well. So it's been good to kind of talk to you guys and sort of tell you what's happening in Taptap Send. I'm very grateful. Say some of you come every single week, and I can see the names. You come every single week. You send money every single week. You send money every single day to Ghana, and I think it's a fantastic thing that you're doing. So a big thank you from myself personally, and then from all the Taptap Send team, the Ghana team, and the Africa team, and the world team. We say a very big thank you to you, and we are happy to see you today. And I'll be here all evening. Indeed, who questions, any comments, to be out, you can definitely ask me either in the comment section, or here we are. We'll stay here for a bit and then we can answer some questions. What happened this week? So this week, the big thing is that we've been trying to find the winners. So your competition, which is we're calling Frequent Sender Program. That competition is to reward all of our customers who send with us every single month. And who send them money more than 5 times in a month, or if you send money up to 5 times in a month, you get automatically entered into a prize draw to win something. In the month of July, the flight ticket there too. So near this some kente too. So and near one more thing too. So so this week we've been trying to contact the winners from July so that they can do some recording for us. Until we've been doing that. So some people have won some nice things, and very soon, I'm sure you will see who those people are, and we will try and show you who they are and kind of tell you a bit more about their videos and what they've done. That's the main thing this week. This week, the rates have been very good. From last week, now rates now are so good. Say, Obia send this and the money because rates now are so good. So if you haven't sent your money yet, Michelle, try and send your money right now because the rates are very good. Mamu nim say rates call up, now call down, call up, now call down. Inti, Michelle, whilst the rate is good, send your money to Ghana. You can send it to your own bank account and then save it to your bank account for Ghana, and then it'll be there for you. It'll be safe. And last 2 weeks, I was telling you, we are working on adding more banks, and I've taken all the feedback, and we are still working on it. So I will keep updating you. Into the money you go. So into the bank, new ones become. So I've had lots of banks, and I've taken the names down. So there's the UMB Bank, there is Prudential, there is Abokobi Rural Bank, and 1 or 2 banks. They come. And once we are done, if you are here every Friday, I will tell you about it, and I'll tell you how we are getting on with it. And no wage money here. So this week that has been what's happening with Taptap Send, and I'm grateful, sir. You are customers. Oh, one more thing. Minute team you call church be Leeds last week Sunday. You call Straumo. And what we went to do now. We went to talk to the church and we worship with them. We praise God with them. I danced a lot at the service. I enjoyed the service quite a lot. Into Leeds, thank you very much for having us last week. It was really good to see you. And what people do is say during the church services, they come and talk to us. And say, a problem. They are not going to say, upload your document here, upload this document, that document, and you don't know what to do. Please look for one of us. Or if you want us to come to your church, please let us know and then we'll come. We'll be at the back and we will help any customers who have any questions. The final thing to say is that, I think I can say this now, I can say this later, which is about security. And I don't know, I'll wait for everybody to be here and then I'll talk about security because I want to give you an update on how secure Taptap Send is. Because a question now, everybody keeps asking us, how secure is Taptap Send? The security is that if you upload your documents to Taptap Send, how secure is it? And how safe is Taptap Send when you upload the documents? I can tell you, say, Taptap Send is very, 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 very secure because we are regulated by the same regulators that regulate the banks in both the UK and Europe, and we have to adhere to very, very strict standards. If we are not secure, we ourselves are putting ourselves in danger because me too, I use Taptap Send and I send my money through Taptap Send to my mom every month, not every week. Indeed, important even for my own personal thing is a very secure. And for the customers that we are serving, we are also very certain that we are doing all we can to hold your data very secure. Nobody in the company can see your data. Your data is secure. It's behind some very good servers, and the servers are very secure. And nobody has access to it. The government doesn't have access to it either. And Mamunstro, Ode payslip to so and yesterday they continue be no. Yeah, so that one day if somebody asks us a question now, you bet me answer say, oh, we have taken this person's payslip or we have taken this person's document. So we are not sharing it with anyone. Nobody can see it, and it's very, very secure, and nobody is going to see your documents for any reason. That is the word from Taptap Send. And I'll be here during the show, enjoying what we have tonight and answering any questions that any of you have today as the show goes on. And thank you very much.
Thank you to Ura Mauto Abraham, Growth Director, Taptap Send Africa. Yami Inshaw. Na ebi busa se sa frequent senders Rafu ya mo catcher and say ebi no mo wini free ticket to Ghana, kente cloth, any dinner for two. Anye bia no kre. Izan so no onyen dibi enti no hu ye. Pacho ye wo ye Taptap Send ambassador Ura A class wo Zoom no so A class se wo honoma Mr. wa bobo omo a this last month wo mo wini raffle no boso emaye na afi yentu adwumadi ne so.
Abusa for yemo bibiara adwo eba OT radio eso Sammy. Last week, Pacha from A class, one of the ambassadors for Taptap Send UK.
Yes,
last week, raffle winners no yenya nipa miensa bako your friend Eric on a winning the flight no to Ghana inti ene no edinsa wo so a e be check it time ayo okay man on kind of ticket no amano ana the otosu no ono London Eric no London ana the otosu no ono really came to so ono so e wo Germany a friend Victor inti ono so ye be amanesa aka ne kente no the otoso miansa so no your friend Mavis inti Mavis ebepo bi aka no ho na say dinner no with two no so no ono so I justice to it and so as well inti no the betimi aka kire adofu ina say omomo di answer ombeko so asani sika with tap send na kai say mredodo ne predodo a wo send no ma wo sa the chance no to enter into the draw no into who knows it can be your turn tomorrow into koswane Sunday catch on ya no nya so catch on ya na entry now this month to say the medalata kan no the rate has been excellent into the monkoswa na mon Sunday enso edama senso
yo ora A class ya beda say any one so update o de abrain frequent senders raffle no raffle be a tap send they reward the customers or more in a month or more send dodo no into the more that you send no it enhances your chance to enter into the draw ebia wo fia wo behuna tap for afrel na wo catch say we win a free ticket to Ghana and I say ebia free dinner na other many prizes that tap ewo edema customers womo ebeya kusi se December ebeso enti koso a na send money through tap send to your loved ones in Ghana. Right. And then as I told you, we are going to talk about home ownership in Ghana. We're talking about Diaspora city in Ghana. We are talking about mortgages with Stanbic Bank. And so we have another rep from Whitehall Properties. And they woman so ebe properties and they omo and they are ready. You bet me to be say and no chino me de Diaspora city and so ebe bro now for Stanbic Ghana and so me de omo atwaso no more any atwetwe enkomo. Enti yenhwe Whitehall de omo edema tiawa. Can make a crack. Oshe eye properties here ye be edichire we a Whitehall properties ye wo Owura Adomako representative of Whitehall properties ewo ahoman ewo zoom no so Mr. Adomako se wo hono ma me mawajo ema akwaba eba jumadi so na anwumre
mejo so na kwame
yo the entire medeo eba so anwumre and it's last week ye ne abusiafo twetwen enkomo ye the another bank eba ye ne omo twetwen enkomo they spoke about mortgages in Ghana ne bi busa se properties no kra no ebi are ready ebi we hen so omo hwehwe bia hen fa no mbehu bi ye ne mo kasa na chese mo de mo wo properties are ready say see den kakra na abetimi aka chen about Whitehall properties ne are ready de enye ready ne bo no sen na tie na si ye pese eni mu dinsa wo so a ekwan be ne betimi afa so ne ene mo akasa.
All right. There were various locations in Ghana, 10 different locations, and at different stages of construction. And for example,
is it possible
again,
to bet me about video, Amami? If possible.
Jose?
Is it possible to zoom no bet me about video, Amami?
All right. Give me a second.
If that is possible. If not, we can go ahead. Owura yaw Adomako ena ono nso aba be kan ho ewo zoom no so no Whitehall properties ye hwe properties are ready say be a base will be pese wo tobi say sia anaasɛ ɔne ɔmo edi nsawɔso anaasɛ ɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ so ɔpɛ so to bi a sɛn ɛna wɔn nso deɛ no ɛteɛ ne boɔ yɛ sɛn ɛne baabi a locations a ɛwɔ ɛno ɛne yɛpɛ sɛ yɛgye fii ne hɔnom ɛno n'akyi no yɛde ɛyɛ Diaspora City ɛnso project a ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana ɛnso bɛbrɛw na yɛde ɛyɛ Stanbic Bank ɛnso ɛde atoa so ɛde ama wo enyimrɛ nti no bɛnkɔ baabi a Mr. Adomako so why ready at EATO
but me video aba I say allow me
and buy but still ubetimi akoso no akasa EATO
okay me try bi nche ambassador home
me pacho akoso na akasa ye bete wonka
all right and there were various properties or various locations were Accra, and the location determines the price. So the prices also it varies. And the member board locations now you'll be no see and I say we do now ongoing in Amam. And here were a bit of cantonments, East Legon Hills, Ajingano, Achimota, Chado, Jowulu, Hachu, and Asaliboche. East Legon Hills, no, you were 4 CCA available. I am ready, and I said it be ready within the next couple of weeks. It will be ready in by December. East Legon Hills, no, the 3-bedroom and a 3.5 bedroom. Achimotano, ya started project no, it be within 6 to 18 months, and a mixture of apartments, flats, and townhouses. So the prices ranges from $60,000 to about $300,000, depending upon the other call for no. And what happens? And then they say the other ones the price in was Shukakra. They say it's Legon, you'll do about $400,000. Jowulu, and it's a different and so higher Kakra. Hachoso, I am ready. You're 2 or high Hachosisia, and it's I ready. And the 4-bedroom, and Baku at 300,000 US. But one thing they said, yeah, and they say, yeah, and we can buy it at various stages of construction. And some people choose to buy it off plan before we start projects, no. Before that. And normally what we do is project A completed, B, C, D. So A has been completed. B and C will be similar in looks in terms of the quality of materials that have been used interior. So you can know and expect to know say we are seeing and each time we've delivered that. So we have various options of financing. So 24 months if you want to self-finance, and that is before the project starts. And you understand in between about agreement, we are flexible though, a percentage, 10, 20%, then the rest you spread over 24 months. But when we start the project in the year, and 12 months now amount for you to make the payment. One thing is, usually we try not to do many projects at a time. In the year to say, 20, 30, 40 projects at a time. The reason we do that is, if we are doing 20 projects, assume it's about $10 million. That $10 million, no, are you ready? We are not going to depend upon customer financing to finish the project. So when we say maybe in 6 months, in 8 months, in 10 months, maybe within that period without any problems at all, because the finance is already ready. What the finance then helps us is for us to then start other projects concurrently. And I say at the same time as the other one is ongoing, you know. So anyway, depending upon what we then raise from there, no, in him say we can finish in 2 years, 8 months, whatever. So when you tell us to finish within this period, again, it will finish within that period. So when we start the year and they have about 12 months to make the payments and your mortgage options. So one thing we are doing to help customers is here, Achimota project, we just started now. And we are developing a self-mortgage, if I will put it that way, where the customer can have up to 5 years to make the payment. The only difference, they say, for example, ABR $80,000, ABR about 83 over the period of time now, because it's a longer period of time. No, that's the only difference. And generally, and we've been around for a while. We have various projects. So in terms of history and what to fall on the BBO. And so what I would do is I wouldn't like to talk too much now. But I'm say ABR, there will be questions later, and then I'm here till the end of the program as well. I'll try and keep joining every week as well. Personally, the NSA, I live between Ghana and the UK because of Nehemiah. So maybe about every 3 months, 4 months, I'm here or there. So I live between. But I'll be trying to join every weekend so that I also be updated with your guys. Now so I mean, person make be for now. Me just and I say be a tune. Me sure say questions be contact details. I say me dem na na kwame me dem madam so na be na my vision for nyina.
Yɛbɛda ase anwummerɛ sɛ wanya mmerɛ na woni awa join yɛn ɛwɔ dwumadie so yɛsrɛ wa sɛ wowɔ Zoom no so a wobɛtumi de contact email ɛde ato chat room hɔnom ɛde ama yɛn yɛbɛ picking up ɛna abusuafoɔ wɔ Zoom no so nso no ɛbɛtumi afa na dwumadie akyi ɔmo ɛtumi akontakte wo ebedu bra yɛbɛma kwan ama amanfo abusa question do hɔnom nso na sɛ ɔmo busa any question about why hɔ nso a megidi sɛ you will be able to help us and give us answers nyame nhyira sɛ wabɛkan ho ɛnɛ anwummerɛ yo abusuafoɔ yɛ toa ɛnɛ dwumadie so it's really packed today me researcher and I came across this project called Diaspora City Project. Me reading about it, I was so much in love with the city. When you start here, but okay, now we share the concept, the idea. Our more at the yes, city now. There has been so many cities. Property developers, CBI, Yati, Abia, Polona City, Yati, other ones. But this one, I was in love with it because they have this green concept idea. Just say, hono utna hono mo. Just say, oh. And they mean to me, the CEO of this project is with us here this evening, and she's going to talk more about this project. But before I'll introduce her, share this video, and I'll introduce the CEO for Revealing Truth Properties.
Project which is going to produce lots of housing units and reduce the housing deficit is something that is in line with the plan of the district. What makes it exciting is the green aspect of it, going green, and the eco aspect of it. Within our district here, we have been able to manage our system in such a way that we preserve our greening and the ecosystem.
Safo Kwampa, the third. I'm the leader and the chief, as we put it, of this community. I encourage my people to support projects like this. And then we also need to take advantage of situations that will enhance our living standards, you see. And we should also be able to connect our educational system to this kind of projects.
Reveal Truth is actually a brand that has come to stay. In terms of their integrity, I can vouch for them, and for the fact that they are coming along with a fantastic brand stamping. It's something that I feel will work and has started working. The future is very bright. It looks like the first ever to be organized in the country. That the structures are well placed and are already in existence. Location is very, very fantastic. Now, in terms of the greenery, very fantastic. Anybody will like that. For us in Stambik, Mortgage is one of our product offerings, and we're partnering with Reveal Truth Properties. And in terms of providing financing for off-takers who like to take up properties from Reveal Truth and this particular project. Thank you.
This is going to be my own honorable Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opoku-Sarkodie. Mami eye obia eba banking and insurance or more than 10 years experience. And they wano any the CEO of Revealed Truth Property Estate Developers. And they wababe ken ho omo ye project ye friend is ye Diaspora City Project. Makenkan kakra about the project. Manage ho na ene ono ankasa ba be kan hu de ne be ma ne kwan na waka about projects no e de atwen die ntikura na omunya asa ni so ade hunu so mbe city bi a ye friend say Diaspora City Project na afi wa kire yen baby asabre project no aduru kwan ben na se ye kase ye pese ye tobi nso a ye betimi atobi anase ye pese ye de ho se sa project mi a ye betimi e de ho ahye sa project mi. Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opoku-Sarkodie. Yamao ajo ema akwaba ede oba dwumadi so na nwumre.
Medamase pa pacho between enye very timid brofo be fra kakra.
Ai fra ye beti ase. Na mum ka obetumi aba video amayen so aka ye ni beje pa.
My main try na.
Yes, that will be good. If not, we are more than happy to hear from you. Fantastic.
Okay.
Yo, Sabre, Abusian 48 yo. You can't Revealed Truth Properties and only a Jumeku Ben.
Okay, so Revealed Truth Properties a real estate development company. Yawo industry no move for over 10 years. Other projects. Yawo Revealed Home. And no affordable housing projects I started a couple of years back. Digitalize your systems. So even oko Google yawo app or one for the toilet dying omutia without even actually going through the banking system with mortgage and anyama. But aside that, a lot of other things. Property management, land sales. But our main and core duty is to develop real estate properties for people home and abroad to get affordable and very durable housing at a good price so that they can also own something, whether you are here in Ghana or you are abroad. So generally, Revealed Truth Properties, that is what Ghana.
And I must start a property development. Mu emu nimdie. Yo, yeda say my young kwai na yen hwe a Diaspora City Project as abre mode ababe tudwa. Die ni so ade hunu na munya ye ma mo 15 project kese bi a etise ase. Sabre project no edu hen ko hen sen na yen so ye kase ye de hu be hye mo ye betimi de hu ahye.
Okay, me that say. I think 2 years ago in Ghana, you launched the year of return. Now, time now, year of return, you were a couple of properties short stay, nema. Into your clients in a bar. Omo say, oh, you were down, omo person, omo tana. Tia the omo call your properties, maybe I walk Pukrom, away Breeside Hall, and they love the atmosphere. And most of them who even saw it online, almost say, okay. The truth is that they would love to come back and resettle in Ghana. However, the truth is they don't want the kind of housings that we have currently because Bebrena area are very serene. They want greenery. They want natural environment. Omupe natural air. They want some level of greenery. But Omoko real estate in baby are concrete ne bibia nkwan de wo. And so the truth of the matter is that omo twen ya adwen koto trying to do a green city. So my started say ye hwehwe baby a ye benya asase a ehoye virgin land kakra weather no so esenia omunim wa abrochire ne dada. one of the complaints almost say, "Yo, mobile heat, and noise, car beeping, noise, too much more." Enti yehwe mu ano yekopie ekuapema prede na ekuapema prede ewo from ufi ebri na u descend into ekropon a ukofom kakra ubekwa kwedu edu krum na ekuapema prede any last town ewo ekuapem range no so na the environment there is just like Uti outskirts of London and Abibi, Matana, London Kakra. Now the greenery in Riano, everything has been preserved in the environment. And the mountains, Ni Valley, they have about 6 waterfalls in that place alone. They have natural environments where they've preserved monkey sanctuaries and things. So we thought this was a good area to do such a project. So yeah, approached Nananom asase or Modu asase Urafo, and they bought into the idea. And I call government assembly so say would they allow us to do something of this nature there, and they bought into it. So now it was the concept Nana put it out. So survey. Survey no you will say almost 99% of the people who did the survey preferred that environment to the city of Accra or even the coastal areas. So we went ahead and then did the land acquisition. The whole property is on about a 600-acre land. Now you develop first 300 acres, and your housing units in Kwan Diaspora City. No, we beka say din Diaspora City ni kure fi hin. Yehu say yes in for year of return we are beckoning our brothers and sisters abroad. So omo bra down no omo beka yen ho ni develop Ghana. But the truth of the matter is that we don't have adequate housing for even indigenes of Ghana. The housing deficit and I'm 2 million. Na o kasa obi so mfi abrochembra no we si dan ma na oba obetine mu a obeba be comfortable a obetine mu obeba be boa economy nana. The truth is that we don't have special housing for our brothers and sisters abroad, whether they are diasporans or they are expatriates or whoever wants to come. We don't have adequate housing here for them. The ones we have to, they are not able to either afford it or they don't like the environment. And no na a compelling this diaspora city, say, let's build a special city, an urban, well, all 7 city that has every amenities you can think about for our brethren coming from abroad. Omoba, the environment is similar to what they know there. It's even better if not. The environment is cleaner, the air is cleaner. We give them solar so that there's no doom saw. We give them peace of mind, and the environment, the whole place is created such that they are not too far away from the city too. Ekuapema Prede by road is barely an hour away from the airport. And so it is very conducive to do anything there. And it's not a village. It's a very beautiful town already with a lot of inhabitants. And so when we got this, we went ahead and did all the processes. The project was kickstart in January, but it's a year off-plan sales. We have people who have already started We have people who have already started making payments for the homes. We are building 5,000 housing units. There will be 4 hospitals in the place. There will be schools. There will be shopping malls. We are even building a helipad to convey people from the airport to that destination. So that makes your journey shorter if you need to move in and out of there. There will be office complexes. There are waterfalls. We have recreational parks, sports complex, everything that should be in a city. So you don't really need to move out to do anything. Self-serving city. That is what Diaspora City is about in a nutshell.
Right, thank you. Meaning, say during the question time, there will be few more questions. Beba na Bibusa say yes, you are selling off plant now. When is the project itself taking off and expected to be completed? There's a brebe and a B a mujidi say mubewie na me pese me tuba betena hono mo a metimi aba betena ho. Is there amenities being the honom sabre? Uka semwenya government support, light, water, any ade ni nyina sabre eno ho asem te saying.
Okay, my main amenities first. As I said, Ekrapima Prede is a town on its own. There's already electricity and water there. And there's a very good road network. The town next to Ekrapima Prede is Somanya. So the road network is A1 already. There's already electricity, there's already water. And so we are not going to now start everything at fresh. The project has already started. However, first people who can inhabit the place will be in 2 years' time, because we need to bring certain commercial facilities there so that will make living there comfortable. So we are looking at 2 years from now, we should be able to start inhabiting the first homes that are built. The first year from now to next year by this time, we should have constructed 1,000 homes, which will be in the phases of completion. Second year, we add the second 1,000. So every year we are constructing at least 1,000 homes there. And so within the 2 years, we should have 2,000 homes. And with 2,000 homes, we should have our amenities ready. The hospitals, the school, the commercial facilities, literally everything. I will be doing say what city be within the next 2 years. So that say enya afe na yenye nsi hospital nti bibi yewa afe na obe tuka akwa echichichi ansa na wakwenya help. However, projects no are starting. Uti say MCA na kasa. Uko site aye site preparation as we speak, and everything is being done. Inti no project in the starting na starting off plan sales no, and your partner Stanbic Bank. I'm providing mortgage to all our off-takers, those who want to go through the mortgage system. However, Review Truth and Casas who want a payment plan schedule for clients who don't want to go through the mortgage system. Down payment, we give you up to 2 years. And then you finish paying. So we have a lot of flexible payment terms, and Stanbic has been a great help and support in the journey of getting here when it comes to providing funding for our off-takers. And Stanbic has the largest loan portfolio about Diaspora lending. They're actually specialists in that. So over the years, as we've partnered them for a couple of years now, they have been very supportive of our clients for this project too as well.
Fantastic. Mijidi say nuanom a ewo Zoom no so omo hwe on various platforms and so ebewo questions na omo pese wo mo ebusa. Mame emfa Stanbic enso entwaso. Eno na chi no afi mema amanfo ho kwan na wo mo question bia about Diaspora city nso a omo so ede beba. Ba ansa na me de Stanbic enso ede ebebrel no. Ma yenhwe video we efa Diaspora city eho. Nenu na chi ne me de Stanbic ebeto aso ama. Yo, I was here for now that was a Diaspora City. As I bring Omugusua Omu AC Ewo Aprade. I just say no Ewo every regional honomo. I say Ufi so many now call Aprade. Honomo and a Diaspora City Ewo. Me who omu video ya na we di mode abrochire abagana. That's Diaspora City. But more na make it plans for you to also get your dream home at Diaspora City. My next on the line is a very fine, lovely lady from Stanbic Bank. When I was doing my research on online, me said me try information me about her was very, very scanty. And I just said, oh, you're very shy. It won't pay online same BR. But there are so many Wendy Sapons online, but there's only one Wendy Nelly Sapon. Wano ena waye head of special lending ewo Stanbic when it comes to mortgages, diaspora banking or Nimdiepa. She have been working within the banking industry for the past 10 years. And they bano mortgages for diaspora for one. Abotre a wode be mamu a obetimi aboamo said the mubetimi enya access to funding and as a finance when it comes to mortgages in Ghana. Ene yewo Wendy ewo Zoom no so enso eba be kan bibi kakra about Stanbic e de acheyen omo mortgage product a womo ewo a ebetimi aboawo amu wetimi age mortgage with Stanbic no wetimi ato edan ewo Diaspora City anase Whitehall anase baby a location bi a office eye edema when the enumere yama ajo emo akwaba ede obadwumadi so
Minya bema medase bebre mechia wetie phone na a special good evening goes to the top banana of the Stanbic business who has equally dialed in, Mr. Kwame Nasumeni, my colleagues from various units of the bank. Nana, Enedie.
Wendy, can you do us a favor? We want to see you on video, please.
Nana, what's happening is I'm actually at a mining site. The connectivity is a bit bad. When I put it on video, I realize it keeps dropping. But I'll try and put it on video.
Right. Fantastic. Say a play up kakra. You better say now I'll come back to.
Okay, sure. Okay, Stanbic Bank, meaning say we're TF4 Bibrina. I've heard about Stanbic Bank. We're a typical African bank. So in some countries, we are in 17 countries across the globe. We have representation in most of the countries. So in the 17 countries, etoda obete Standard Bank, etoda obete Stanbic Bank, nina the same bank. Na Bank Newa Ghana, and we use the name Stanbic Bank Ghana. In Ghana, we have 41 branches. What is fantastic about Stanbic Bank 41 branches is that our 41st branch, even though any brick and mortar branch, a branch, is a virtual branch that does everything as the brick and mortar branch will do. And it is for persons that are diaspora. If you need to transact, if you need any financial assistance, you just pick a phone call, you put a phone call through to us, and I say, send you an email. Everything will be sorted for you right online. So what person will check your balance, what person be a person on the sikasem inkita who be a person on the you can do it virtually. You don't need to be physically present in a brick and mortar branch. And was Stanbic and so you were a unit that has a focus on mortgages. Into my units, we focus on mortgages. Into everything mortgage, we handle it. I lead a team of mortgage specialists. Into say what taught dying, or dying, even to make a decision on what to buy. We are there to guide you through the process in the comfort of your home, in the comfort of your offices. Your leg work now in terms of documentation and the rest. We have our lawyers, we have our partner vendors that will equally do everything for you. Obibe bisase na mose moye mortgage see edien titu na moye wo mortgage unit no. So we pride ourselves as one banker in terms of mortgages. No, we have different your mortgages no ahodro financing no your ahodro and no na many wetie for your betche sesia and sana ya ko a dear na ube here and sana when your facilities nibi. And for our financing, the very first one we do that most people come for is the home purchase. That's the turnkey properties. Obeko you sit down for fair, you're complete, everything is set. Now, the documentation, now bringing, now your finance amount. And obi to me locate property, obi to me site property. Nipa na auton no we serie. No wa buy a hwa ka say me hu dan bi ewo Adrenga no, me hu dan bi ewo Hacho, me hu dan bi ewo Pokro, me hu dan bi ewo baby a opese uto e dan bia ye bekwa akwohwe ye hu se dan na wia ye bebisa nipa na oton dan no the documentation and it mean documentation now we can finance for you. The second one which Bridget spoke about and I heard Yao from Whitewall speaking about is ye here said dan no ya completely 100%. If it is a project that's about to start, if it's a danya yebe and also we offer off-plan finance, and that's what we call construction finance or the developer construction. And it's a way who dine be a never start, a way who dine be the project is ongoing and you want us to finance for you. And also so we stretch our financing arm to assist you. The difference between a non-diameka the kind of as in their ya completely dina open say and no because a construction they are doing it in stages. No, in terms of disbursement, that's and so and also yet developer no in stages. Until we can agree on 3 stages where we will pay from grounds to foundation, foundation to lintel, and a lintel to completion. We do it. So we're looking at about 20, 60 disbursements. That's instead the betua sikano ama nipana auto dine influence. So auto dine every reveal truth. Na se afe na project na ye best start here. Ye bet many o mat na se go into an agreement to say ye ni banka ye be mu abeso Wendy sa ama ya to dine no ama Wendy. What are the plans? When is construction going to start? Okay, so deposit be a higher deposits no, and as the project progresses, we continue to disburse as we agree with the developer. The third one I offer is something we call equity release. Bia obi wo dine bi wo ha or person or here sika ye bibi or here sika bia sika no ko here no person dey call dine for but your person your process ni easy man to what dine that bia now what dine that you have an existing property. What we do is that we release equity on the property na ya ma wo sika no into wo kute sika na utimi the third dine for your investment utimi the share business bi mo utimi the ye bibia o person we. So all we need to do is go and look at your existing property, commission valuation on the property. Na ye di sikano amount and no sikano ye de ma 100% of the property value. We are looking about between 70 to 80% of property value near the sikana amount. And to put a sikana obet mesa meka no ubetimi the sikana ato dine for ubetimi the sikana ye bibi a a project be a ju maybe na wo ye Ghana ebi a otia brocho person started farming ebi a bibi a person ye be the sikana mawa ubetimi we only hold title to the property until say we. The fourth one we offer is refinancing. Your refinancing is, in fact, equity release, the refinancing. So one thing about it is, say, oh, property, financial institution be, nasa per se, your interest rate, you are not happy with the brand. So we are Stanbic, we are a very solid brand in terms of pricing, in terms of our processes, in terms of system. We are very much on point. Inti ebia we ninje o banker who say only omo mortgage be you want us to take over the mortgage and also you betimi ayama. Ba ko ayesa wo ho ne say ebia o property be existing na ebia na ye 1 bedroom 2 bedroom we want to do expansion o pese wo chiremu o pese o de dan ni bi shishem. I mean ebia o tono na menka ne se won ko a afese say nyame adom wetumi aware wenyama enti ope edanya at least a woba home for vacation a o manu benya baby di omutiato oyire ne one oyire ana one ukunu most very comfortable but dan dada ye betumi abo ama renovate as in whether you are expanding it or you are having any remodeling of that existing property. Here say we will cost the work to be done and give you the money for that to be carried out on your behalf. Obi subetumi obi bebisa say na Stanbic mo de dan kwa na moto da bi. So na was cited as that's the vacant land financing. You have cited a land that you want us to finance for you. We can do the additional benefits or the additional things Stanbic comes with is that you have plans that develop in the future. We sit down with we actually offer a full financial package. Into no better na say financial satina maudie, but no better na say be will develop it within the year 2-3 going into the future. We'll make that plans for you. Maybe be be developing the but a sort of investment. We can equally go into that advisory and support you with whatever you want to do. The very final one that we offer is the public service financing for mortgages. Meaning say Stanbic is one of the banks, in fact, one of the 2 banks that had been awarded the contract to provide affordable homes for persons in the public sector. And persons in the public sector, meaning say so public sector, but they are on international mission. So they would like to also benefit from this affordable home scheme that is a interest in the government are subsidizing a bit. But because or public sector, you're civil servants, no, but you're on international duty, that doesn't mean say you travel with you also kahumbi, you bet me these this facility for you to get your home under the affordable home scheme with the government. What we are seeking to do is that we are also inviting investors who want to come in on this affordable scheme. I introduce you to the scheme managers. Now, you share and why so also joining affordable scheme now. I mean, going into the various phases now, we are adding more developers to it. To invest and now we are interested that we can also support you with that. Wendy, Kasa Wabeka saying na. And yes, I send you an email. You saying that I'm going to give you $1 million to get the house. Definitely, Stanbic Bank will require say more and your maybe documentation be ebeba and sana my grantee facility. I know they are no crepa. Someone winning we have to be sure that we know who we are lending to, and we also have to get the comfort that the person we are lending to will be able to repay the money. Into documentation, in terms of documentation, and the good thing about Stanbic Bank is that we have a unit that focuses on diaspora banking. Units no and not a yellow namawa and nona the best expect to say on a monthly basis over standing order and also by your transfer abegum na ya title for loan. But before I will grant you the loan, you hear few documentation if you will. And the good thing is the documentation for our locals is the same as documentation from persons in the diaspora. The only difference is that for personal documents, it needs to be notarized. So you get a notary public to notarize these personal documents for us. And within just a minute, let me quickly run you through the requirements that will be expected in terms of documentation. So we need a proof that you're Ghanaian. Unfortunately, we have not started lending to non-Ghanaians in the diaspora. If you're non-Ghanaian and you're in country, yes, we'll be able to, because we expect that you get your stay permit, you get your working permit and the rest. But over diaspora and you want to take our facility, if we reveal truth, just say Ghana ni. In fact, bet me out for dying, but over the mortgage ne free and was still Ghana ni. Enti umema ye prove say you are a Ghanaian. Most often we will source for your passport. And then you say here one colored passport picture. So umema ye passport picture. Yes, you say here evidence of your location, your physical address. So our utility bill, you can make it available to us. We also need proof of employment. We need to be sure, say, uye juma, sebi busumi bia, ubetumi etia loan. So you have to give us proof of employment. Most often, if you have your employment letter or your contract letter, you can forward it to us. We also need the credit reference bureau. We need to know, say, in terms of credit worthiness, no, oh yeah, okay, into your baby sasa obesende credit bureau report. Again, you'll see a confirming say, what's the way Juma ewo Wendy and Sons Company Limited. You hear introductory letter from your employer to confirm say you work with Wendy and Sons Company Limited. If you have a salary income earner, we'll ask that you give us your last 3 months pay slip. If you are otherwise, and this one is not cast in stone, requirement here make and yes, a friendship and one also deba. We sit around the table. We grant exception on a case-by-case basis. So we look at your peculiar case and we grant exception. The good thing is we are ready to work with you. We're ready to hold your hand and work with you. In Tabia requirement here, maybe go see. Ebia Becca said, me a salaried worker, but my company, a mommy pays slip. There's always a way around it. In Tabia, a money, a how baby. Because we want to know the turnover in terms of Sika, a core account name, and at the turnover of those funds, your baby start will last 6 months bank statement. So your current bankers know ubet me mama my bank statement. The other documentation is mainly going to come from Reveal Truth, the author if you are. That is the vendor that you're buying the properties from. So in a nutshell, your requirements but the good thing is the Messia cano. You be wow, their own timiano, you know bet nasi, na ya wow said the bear, you bet me, ama wusikano, ama wato a dina, or pese, ubenyano. I know one thing that will come is that Wendy, and you might be working now in your free. What is the interest rate? You agree with me and say, baby, I want your interest rates are very good, very, very, very good. But in country, and you can ask around, Stanbic is very competitive. We are number one when it comes to pricing. Bridget said it. If you check mortgages, we have the biggest mortgage book. In terms of internally, you share your book, my Diaspora mortgage contributes 70% of my total loan book. In 2 months, Diaspora mortgages, no, your boy, your home mortgage, your interest rate currently, so a loan, it's 11.5 on the dollar and 11.5 on the pound. So, said the ACN, so we regulate a Bank of Ghana. So cross currency lending into the currency of your salary or the currency of your income and I lend it to into say your dollar income earner or your pound income earner facility is structured in that, and for persons in the UK it's going to be the British pound, and those in the America is going to be the US dollars. Europeans, obviously, it's going to be the euros. Currently, we are giving or we're partnering with Reveal Truth, and we're offering 11.5. So Obeto another developer, and also pricing different, but Reveal Truth there, more our very best rate in terms of the dollar or the pound. Again, other fees are so what Danya, you very request bit your processing facility now. We have 2.5% of the loan amount, and your processing and now facility fee. Your documentation around the property, and for instance, your legal fees, your legal fees to do the search for you, it is 800 Ghana cedi. A dine na yet or a dine na yesi. It is good say a insurance. So we do 2 insurances. We do property insurance, a cover fire and allied perils, and we also do the life insurance. The property insurance is 0.275 of the loan and property value. And a life insurance, the quote is actually dependent on after we have received your medicals. Your mortgage registration fee mostly comes out after we have granted the facility or after we have cited the property. So, and only who property, and I who said their property needs here, and then a registration, any others, no charges, never. But the good thing is we're very transparent with our pricing. We let you know the specific or the detailed pricing even before you commit yourself. And BBI, and not the black and white paper, we have it printed. And it's not even verbal, it's going to be printed, we sign and you sign. So it's more of an agreement. Thank you very much,
Wendy,
listeners.
Yeah, better one so say when you emre even on assignment somewhere on a mining site, Krano, you made time for us to join us to tell us more about Stanbic, what you're doing there, how you'll be able to help us for us to have access to finance when it comes to mortgages at Stanbic. Nyami Insha Bebre. A very proud Achimotan. Nyami Insha. Mame Emfa a quick break. Mame Emfa a quick break. Name Emfa a video from Diaspora City and also from Whitehall, Taptap send and Unechino. Mema ho kwan na also o question bi a wabusa Uraya o Adomako Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opogusa Kodie and also our financier, mortgage advisor, Wendy. We are going for a quick break.
Abusia sikamani edumekuo a ene Ghana for ye tia brochire nyina yagia tum tap send. Eno aso obefa wo phone na wa download tap send no wo phone so. Tap send adaworuma amesi kamani ayefu ayede memma refi se ene so ba brochire ha sikamani edumekuo a bogus ye nyina yagia tum say ye no mu be ye adwuma tap send.
Project which is going to produce lots of housing units and reduce the housing deficit is something that is in line with the plan of the district. What makes it exciting is the green aspect of it, going green, and the eco aspect of it. Within our district here, we have been able to manage our system in such a way that we preserve our greening and the ecosystem.
us for our 4th edition and first virtual Ghana Property and Lifestyle Expo 2020.
I hope you are all ready for our next speaker, which will be...
Yo, abusia for mema akwaba biem do eba time with Taptap Send live on OT Media TV. And we are talking about home ownership in Ghana. And nuanum a mo boy ema yehu nia ekoso ewo yemman Ghana mu ora ya adomako from Whitehall Properties, Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opokusa Kodie from Revealed Properties sa enso and Wendy Nelly Sapon enso from Stanbic. And then you may wati enuanum enyina enka near womo ekan se wo ho asembi se bia sabre ekwan ewo ho no se ubetimi se wo zoom ne so a ubetimi ama on saso na mafrɛ na wo de o question aba sa enso and wo hweye on Facebook, YouTube and other social media platforms and so ubetimi e de o question no at the comment section ho no mo mepeke na mebusa wo mo e de ama enti sabre eye wonso wo bre yemfa onua baako a wo zoom no so wadi kan pagya ne nsa wudin no amba but user iPhone maybe wa ma onsa so unmute yourself, come on camera na fa a question ebra uwie pe na Benjamin asare Benjamin so e de ne die atoa so e de amaye yetie o.
Okay, Mpacho, good evening everyone.
Good evening, mommy.
Pacho mi de Letitia, mkasa fi London. Pacho mi busa Reverend Bridget say omo dine rooms no if sense like it be a 2 rooms, 2 bedroom, 4 bedroom, 3 bedroom. And na ni oka say like wow percent unfu tria scan kakra. What is the deposit for maybe 3 bedroom house, 2 bedroom house? Okay,
Leti, yeah, that's it. Mefa second question I can't now fe mama mo yimienu na no. Ma menfa say Sir Joe, Pacho, ubetimi do question no aba. You are on Zoom. Unmute yourself na for question ebra. Say or no adade ayemfa Benjamin entwaso. Benjamin Pacho or honoma. Unmute yourself na for question bra.
Yo, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My question ni koma Wendy Sapon, Nelly Sapon. Me Pacho o kasa no kan bi say omo financier equity release no. Me pese me hu na property na say wo. The location of the property it doesn't matter. Which of the regional capitals na a property no one some by equity release no. Me that's it.
Yo, I was for my for these 2 questions now for your best sign act to us. So it's up say ubusa question and Mr. Wa unmute yourself. Ma onsa so unmute yourself. You do up na mean foul. Yenko Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opokusa Kodie ho. Obi pese wo hu Letitia pese wo hu say more properties no how many rooms and mo ankasa mo payment plan nso no saying etie monthly and I say saying depositing so initial depositing so ahen ena onipa no ehia say obe ye initial deposit no if you want to be call Wendy
yo nana me da se pa properties na yesi no ye were 2 bedroom flats 3 bedroom flats ewo ho na eba bungalows ne villas na ye were from 3 bedroom kokosi 7 bedrooms. Na the way our designs ne doors so nti ye pese clients no contact here directly and they share catalog no with clients na ya go through because properties no be wo kwa ye finishing fully now. It's finishing level of finishing and determine the price of the house. However, your price range started from $150,000 for the 2 bedroom apartments and upwards. Because the apartments you're finishing in now to a point and yet the whole apartments na homes na yesi ye fit in dining na so that and I get mouse solar. One beautiful thing about Diaspora City is say every apartment or home has solar. We add it as part of the component. That is one of the green things we are doing in the community. Even though you have electricity, we give you have the option of which power source to use. And your banners, if you are used, so even though Ghana water area yeah, reservoirs, reservoirs for areas, supply water in fuel, so that there's nothing like water shortage in the area. So all this come together to make the pricing. The bar depositor, internal deposit, you take first deposit 20%. You take it 20%, and you're spreading across 2 years more according to your strength. Until you know about discuss, you're very flexible. You know about discuss with strength, send our person with Triano. Then we give you up to 24 months, which is 2 years, to complete the payment of the house. Until from $150,000 for the 2-bedroom apartment, the pricing vary. And you know, when you contact us, I'll share your contact, web, email, phone contact. Wait me contact here by WhatsApp, email, whichever way you please, or Facebook, anywhere, and we'll get back to you. But share a catalog with you. Now you're explaining your material. Now also watch and see our pen. It's depending on how you want it, you know. Then you come to a final pricing on the kind of property now open. However, 2-bedroom in the see bungalows, 2 bedrooms in the luxury flats na CCC no. Into 2-bedroom the obenya no apartments. But about 3-bedroom aircon the obenya bungalows enya villa. Villa is near 5-bedroom aircon. That is how we do it. Now, one unique thing about development now is we are using very little concrete on the floors. We share a video no problem say BBI is grassed. Reason why we are doing that, we want to maintain the land, the virgin way of the land. Yempese the concrete be kata asase no so afi na flood ni ama ebesi ewo now development we check grand master plan of the development now. Reserves be reserve parks, any reserves be 600 acre na useful for projects. We have more than 10 parks and reserves is supposed to supply fresh air. Now in Diana yeko to asase no so no, we are not cutting down any tree. Rather than the technology we are building around the trees. Ye be twa dua bi na say hono say dan ni si ho. Inti na ye twa edua no. But ni aka de dua bi a ye ko hu ye be preserve original trees no. Na ye ni district assembly or district assembly so aka pam say ye be dua more trees in the area, so that the place is very cool, so that the coolness of the place will be maintained, the freshness of the air will be maintained. The best environment na ye ko to hono at all. Basically, those are the things that are unique about the place when it comes to our pricing and how we want to preserve the environment in the area as well. Me pacho question na answer ni ye.
Wendy Horn, not Wendy, so am I why? Hello, Wendy.
Hello, Nana. Medasi Bebre. Mr. Sam, me passion now question ne say equity release no no dia what would dying dada our person release Emma Bank and near holdy as security near Mausika no no say a hefa and a dino why you bet me I am. You started mortgages no now you're restricting your home baby to some particular regions that say we are able to finance across the country. They hear me say a dina will pesa ye hold your security and a dina will pesa ye toma no. What's very important is also dino we need to ensure that it has title. Inti say to me, title of the house, Nadia, you bet me I am irrespective of baby at a walk.
Right.
Thank you.
When the way a follow-up question means I can't have na obi able to or per se waji mortgage or more no more. Is there any initial depositor as a would now if there is a depositor as would how many percent of the total cost of the building and as a would
Medasi bebre nana enti ye no 20% deposit, then the remaining is spread over a period of 20 years. Into 20%, and I would debate for as deposit. Then the remaining is spread over a tenure of 20 years. Me pacho, I hope some answer.
Me pacho, sorry, say me be.
Thank you.
Question back what I'm saying enya wa ha and say yes or say otiasie say onye Ghana ni a wontimi enya mortgage through more products ni bi na obusa say anye bi aso onye Ghana ni so obetimi abie bank account ewo Stanbic ana
Me pacho me dasi bebre. Me pacho wonya Ghana ni a ubetibie abie account and no there it's open to everyone. Employer mortgages no so wonya Ghana ni but you have an affiliation abia wo partner anase o mame anase o papa eye Ghana ni a. Once we have that evidence of that affiliation and non so you bet me ama mortgage no. It is a one kasa wonya Ghana ni but abia ukunu ana oyiri bia one no ho anasa o mami ana o papa mu ba kwa no mu mienu na Ghana nia eno so ebetimi ama but the account open having a financial relationship with us no and our doors are open to everybody. I mean, you're developing a product, no, and we'll get to a state where I say you betimi are granting mortgages no, to everybody in the diaspora. So when you're Ghana new, and you cry you bedroom. Thank you.
Yo said the Wendy Eka no so you Ghana new enche kra wo mo bomodin said the beya wo mo ebetimi ama obi bia opese woto dan ewo my Ghana mu no obetimi ama wo etimi atodan ezan se nei wo mampani a wote akonwa so se diaspora mu nyina mo mra fie na mo meboa na yenye yensisi wo my Ghana ena reveal truth city for nso say there edan ya omo sisi e diaspora city one there glass nkwa yo yeguso wo question bi e wo yenuanom ema yenuanom a wo ne omo kan ye e wo dwumadie su ne ya ubetimi e de aba ansana ye de dwumadie no ebeba awieye kai se dwumadie tap send ena ekita yemu ema yetimi ede ebrel every Friday bia enti se wo amonone na se wo diska kofia bomodin akai na se won download the app no nso bia sisia ubetimi akọ App Store and Play Store na wa download the Taptap send wo down in the process of downloading the app no ebedu baby ebebusa se wo promo code ana enumerate Taptap send say wo ma £5 free of charge and €5 baby bia wo bia enti code no Ghana udi shemu a ebe credit your account no with £5 or €5 depending on your location afi or the £5 no credit to account your first transaction yepe na what the sikano the amount and inti bomodin na download the Taptap send na ene womo enye adwuma esan se ene okọ remittance market na Taptap send womo rate no ewo soro pa yenko na yemfa enianom a omo epeso mo busa asem ewa hanmo Bridget Lord wama wonsa so ena Sir Joe Mr. Mamemfa Sir Joe enu na chi no Bridget enso ede ne question ebeto aso Sir Joe unmute yourself na fa question bra Sir Joe ni refi wada yenko Bridget ehono Bridget yetie o
Patrol na me bisa say se opese wotola dan wo Ghana
does it depend on your age? And I'll say age be at me because I'm young. Until I'm person bisa.
Mami ko Wendy honomo. Wendy say obi so person otodan ya. Does the age matter? Membusa rano ni age there. Isn't say ya share me say mami mbusa oba ni age. Enti does age matter? And as age ben ena obi edi obetimi atodan e Ghana. And what are some of the things obi person otodan ya? Financial wise, the property itself wise, you know, what are some of the things that so taking into consideration and sana what make it step say or person to die? Wendy.
Nana medasi bebre. Bridget, in terms of age, you know, now no, we won't discriminate and we wouldn't like to discriminate. But they say, you know, so we juma. Busumi bian. I don't know how you get remunerated, but juma nkwa na se wubetimi atodai na and as wubetimi etua your monthly repayment na your best support ama watodai no. The here say we need to confirm that you are in gainful employment at the end of the month or weekly or how you remunerated. No sika bi ba say your ma sika your ma loan na Bosumi bia ye loan ye tetene bosumi bia no ye betimi ehu se ubetimi etua enti say ye assess wo application na. One of the things we look at in terms of financial no, we share what history of income built up and now say your turnover enti say your remunerate weekly and daily. We expect that it can be fair accounting because okache me say me ye adwuma ye tua me kaba na say aketuane ye over the counter and you will not be able to tell that you'll be able to pay the loan. But say ye adwuma na ye tua wo ka efa bank account ma mumu baby am way there and it's something that's normal. Ye wo Ghana no na most people collect their salaries, their income over the counter. But mumu hoy there ye show bank statements of 6 months. Now you just say Bridget so ye juma or Masons at the end of the month and sika say and the con accounting ye share accounting in sikani womb nani employer no so confirm it to us say this particular person is an employee of this prestigious institution and no dear Bridget you don't have to worry and if you want to buy a property or you're looking for a property and Bridget will tell you this thing we are doing with Reveal Truth. We sit around the table with the customer for us to let the customer know what suits the budget. Meka de bi asese be se be me start adwuma foforo no o ka kire me say me nto dan ya me ntumi me nkwaji loan ento dan ya e bia metumi but dia ma ho odin betumi no at that time e bia na ye 1 bedroom but me ti we I dream a palace. I dream to live in a palace. But at that time, now I pass it out of university. No, Missy can to me in that 7 bedroom. Me pesa me shoes, AC bako. Me pesa me belt, I want dime back. Me pesa me car there, I want dime back. And see, at that time that I passed out of school, no, I need to cut my coat according to my size. I look at what my income is. And see, at that time, so what top property? Why you know what's nasa ye amortization no mawa. No one who say sika we ni beti me the amount. Na ye de mamia e bia bosume no ye beti me £200, you better me £150 and affecting me baby said the be ya main kodako. And it's something we sit around with you to say, so looking at your current budget, you can even buy a 5 bedroom, but the location will determine the price. You can buy a 1 bedroom, location will determine the price. And it's all per 1 bedroom, not say you share 1 bedroom income, you say 1 bedroom, what I have say. Effective income, 1 bedroom, and what has say effective income. In as much as we will try to get you what you want, we will also advise you per income any situation. Said the buyer will not put you in a tight corner. One thing we have partnered or we have discussed with Reveal Truth, they say for your individuals, no, we won't just have a one-off telephone conversation to put them in a tight corner. We will walk them through the process in even selecting the type of property, say apartment, and a flat, and a standalone ones, bungalows, no normal power. We will advise them accordingly. Say the beya in terms of so mobile monthly, no, almost 100 or more. Now at the end of the day, the ideal goal of getting a home back home no will be realized. Minya medasi the brain.
Yo, ya bedase enso
hello.
Emra wenya na wode amayesa enchechemu ebia o Zoom so anase wo hwe on Facebook, YouTube na wo question bia sabre ene ebre yede dwumadie no bawie ya anesa mame emfa Benjamin for the last time say say Jody say wada.
Oh man, you cannot skip me.
Hey, wa sorry Miss Remo.
Hello. Wendy.
Ezo bi anyane no. Obi friend ka che friend Zoom no so. Say Joe, yetio.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We are listening to you. Your question.
Right. Yeah, I have a piggyback question. One goes to Wendy, and the other question will go to the developers. The first question is, I mean, do these developers have any sort of agreement with the homeowners? And what I mean by agreement is it like, do they have an homeowners association with conditions and restrictions in place or bylaws?
You are talking about property developers association or homeowners association?
No, home. I mean, the developers can never be home associations. I'm talking more. You see, let me tell you what is happening about some of these developments. You know, they develop a place, they start building, and since they don't have a homeowners association, right? Everybody is doing what they want, and then with time, you know, the whole areas kind of start running down, right? That's number one. Number two, let me go back to the other side of my question since, you know, we don't have so much time. Currently, I mean, about some few weeks ago, I had a loan from Stanbic, and I'm glad that Wendy is on the line. What Stanbic is doing is a serious discrimination. Wendy was saying that they do not discriminate, right? Let me tell you what they did. Stanbic did. I told Stanbic that I've got about 6 years to go to retirement. I mean, I send them my documentation, you know, pay stubs, you know, everything, my credit report from US. And they told me that since I'm going to retirement in 6 years, you know, the amortization was based on, you know, 6 years, making the monthly payment extremely very high, almost about $4,000 a month, right? I mean, come on. I mean, who wants to live in US and be paying $4,000 a month in Ghana? Meanwhile, I mean, she's saying that the whole thing is spread over 20 years. That's incorrect. When they approved my loan, it was based on my days left to go on retirement, which was 6 years. So I couldn't afford the monthly payments. And then tell you, I mean, when you talk about affordability, I mean, some of these are not really affordable. I mean, talking about what, 200, 300, 400,000, you know, houses, and they expect you to pay in 2 years. I don't get it.
Sir Joe, yeah, that's no question. Memo who coin na almost a year no, but in terms of saying on this platform, say be a company be a discriminating. Mamimbusa we na mema Wendy who coin na unyano. I mean, every company have their own policy. Koji insurance, there are certain age be or honoma umbega just omoma insurance because of this and this conditions in T. It's no major say almost conditions almost on their product in Tinabia at that age and I say at that time I will call retirement, you know. Almost amount that way to pay per month, you know. But I'm not going to answer for Wendy. I'll allow Wendy to answer. Secondly, when you are talking about homeowners association, I don't think developers will form homeowners association. It is the homeowners who will form the homeowners association. So I don't know why you were asking the developers.
No, it's not exactly. That's what the problem is. I mean, the developers have to turn the whole thing into the homeowners, right? So after a number of years, developers will leave the area, and then the homeowners takes over because there's an association already formed. And before I'll be to across the area, you become part of the association where there are covenants and restrictions. So I'm a channel. Yes, so baby now with time, and then the whole areas will kind of run down. So I'm a channel because we'll be
with my little experience in property now. Developer or developing area anyway, then for starting to a diner. It is the people almost at diner, almost forming homeowners association. I don't know if I'm me wrong. I bet me correct me. That new developer and a forming homeowners association.
No, developers don't form association. And there's a clause who thought that developers your documentation amount. Say in about 5 years time, they are turning the whole association. The whole neighborhood or whatever into an association, which you sign. And then you say one walk on. Now if you were form association, now because I own for more part of it. But no, they know you're different.
All right, it's a different question. We can touch base on that and discuss that later on. But Wendy, and your age range, your retirement, and why they gave you that repayment plan for per month.
Within a short time. We're talking about six years. And my pay stub, I sent my pay stub there. I made a whole lot of money, right? But then again, restricting somebody to a certain bucket, makes the payment very high. And once you are making a payment very high, that means, you are being selective. It's only few who can afford to buy houses that you are giving them the opportunity to buy. But if you are talking about home affordability now, it's spread across the spectrum, whether you are rich, poor, or whatever. There should be loans tailored for almost every income group. When I question Ghana, no who is capital bit matter dying.
Okay, Sir Joe, it's where Wendy who quite on responding to that now for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Nana. Sergio, me pacho kabet mi amame ashechi mu kakra mawa. Enti me kasa mono me kasa ye tenure no is a maximum of 20 years. But what it is that in terms of our parameters, in terms of our terms and conditions, the reason why I believe they asked that they shorten your tenure to 6 years is that you were applying as a salaried worker. And so there's an assumption that you will use your monthly salary to service the loan. So at a point in time that you go on retirement, there is no regular source of income. So what it is that we tie your tenure to your retirement age, but we give a full tenure of 20 years. In 39 now, I'll be able to take the full 20 years because in Ghana, our retirement age is pegged at 60. And it's assumed that I will be in employment if God allows until like 10, 30, 60 and go on retirement. And if you are able to give us comfort or evidence that after your retirement, we will have some income sustainability. So what we look at is the sustainability of your income. It is any evidence there. After the age of 60 or your retirement age, there will be some income flow. We will look at it and approve it for you. But currently, it is tied to the individual's retirement age. But you can go the full 20 if you have that remaining years to retirement. Other than that, I don't know the specific issue if I have not addressed it, but I can take it again, I can take it off and actually address it. But what it is that we need to ensure that your remaining age to retirement is not more than 20. Therefore, we tied it to 20 years. It is over 6 years to retirement. We can only grant a facility to it because, as I said, it is assumed that it's your salary. I hope that I've answered you.
That's Wendy. Mamemfa Ura Yao Adomako from Whitehall. I say be our response be mine about homeowners association, how it's done in Ghana. ABR, I mean, ubetimi my response be kakra on that one.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Adumaku Yetio.
Okay. Me patros mete say John on the question I see or say when the developers know we are, then later the people in a community are, and then people do what they like, something like that. But was that the issue he raised? If that is the issue he raised, that
I say yeah, for me, for me association and as I say
okay,
mo develop you 5 years later no. Now I say mo ye dia mo pebia bisa.
Sure. Say, for example, a 4 acre na acquire 3 acres, 2 acres, 10 acres na acquire. You build a wall around the whole acres, so it becomes a gated community by itself. If I'm making sense, which means and we build all the houses. It means nobody can come and build building type A, building type B, building type C, building type D, where they are all of different grades. We will build all those houses on the acreage we've acquired, which has been walled. It becomes a gated community. However, although it is a gated community, each person have his own self-compound. Most of our properties, this is how they come into. There are situations where there will be about 5 properties only. And it's simple there. It is not a gated community by itself. It is self-compound, but just lined up by itself 100%. In terms of the gated law now, community association now, what we do is in the big gated community, there will be bylaws, and that is what the people will then abide by. Say, excessive noise, those kind of stuff. But normally it is within standard. Looking at the prices of the properties, it is not. It will be a survey. I say, I don't understand what he's fully saying. Specific example, that would have been better. But we don't have that issue. In terms of the type of properties we build and the locations we normally build, like I said, it's like a community, it's a gated community with structured houses and then same standard, interiorized architecturally. I don't know if I've picked up on the questions he raised now. I believe I've managed to touch on it, but if not, if he has any specific ones he wants me to touch on, maybe later if he contacts me or something, I can go through. But generally, this is what we have, and we don't have those issues he raised.
Yo, medasi abusiafo emse emre no ya be mema omumu ebia ede omolas west ede amayen ansan ye di dwumadi no aba awieye na we any contact numbers ayensa aka o ha se wo pese contact eye Oraya Adomako from Whitehall ubetimi akom website eye www.whitehallproperties.com ni number Ghana number no eye plus 233-55-350-769. Plus 233-55-255-35-0769. Oko uwo zoom ni so akọ chat room onuma honomo sa enso ena yensa aka era Wendy Nelly Sapon from Stanbic and so on also no email no saponw@stanbic.com.gh saponw nina together at stanbic.com.gh ni telephone number plus 233-244-657551 plus 233-244-657551. Sa enso ena yeko reveal truth properties enso a omonso number ewa hanomo a obetimi a contact omo Ghana number no plus 233-55 sorry this another one plus 233 1 minute Reveal Truth Property Limited. Ubetimi a contact email info@revealedtruthproperties.com revealedtruthproperties.com. Telephone number plus 233-034-2295-992 plus 233-03-422-95992. Other numbers nso ewo oko eye chart honoma ni nyina enso ewo honomo. Mamemfa omo last number enka ho eye plus 233-0044-0314. Medini nyina ebegu chat honom oko chat room or Facebook oko chat room or Zoom or and a Facebook ni YouTube nso no yebe pini ewo video na say sabre mamenko na memfa obia ne last words mamenfa enfri ora yaw Ademakon from Whitehall. Ora Ademakon bacho o hono ma yemfa o last words awo edema enwumre. Right, ye movie to a Reverend Mr. Ademakon.
No,
my angel last word.
All right. My last word is we are here to serve the Ghanaian community in the diaspora, and especially me, specifically, I travel out of the country a lot to even where to meet or to join meetings like this. Into any queries, similar to the other developers, in terms of trying to help the Ghanaian community, Therefore, we don't strictly say 1 year, whatever. Depending upon your circumstance and any the type of property now, it will go beyond the 24 it may 5 years in-house, especially for example the Achimota ones now. And so we are hoping this relationship never continues until be any query be more I'm going to contact you and I say me the number so I say me Ghana number no me mistake kakra one of the digits so my correct and any issue be on I mean, like I said, I'm about one casa and I say we will be able to work together. In terms of the percentage, we are flexible. We can be, although we take normally 20 to 30%, we can be flexible in that as long as within the 24 months or within the 12 months, maybe as per the agreement to be paid, so we can be flexible on that as well. And so we are hoping, going forward, we should see a lot of working relationship between ourselves and most of the Ghanaian diasporas as well.
May I say, Mr. Yao Ademakon from Whitehall Properties, Ghana. Yenko Yenuaba, Reverend Mrs. Bridget Opokusako dear. Mr. Wa, take all my or last words, and now day a year association question by and so at the twice or my Diaspora City, more encourages say, mobile for me association, homeowners association, our Diaspora City said their voices can also be heard. Diaspora City Honmana. Now for our last word to us, my.
Yo, Nana Medase. Na me pese me explaining bibi kakra about real estate development ma. There were two types of development. There were managed estate and there were unmanaged estates. Most of the estates now you see were Ghana and ye managed estates. Ye build, sell and hand over. And even though a gated community is not managed, but managed estate you management of the estate on site. Manage bibia or estate repair mpoa. This is call estate office no technician, say electrical faults ba anything, waste collection, anything road network, will be drainage or blockade, and we are fully managed estate. And no na Diaspora City intino obi intime mbambe sine dan wo everything is built by Diaspora City. Uto dan ni wie susu we manage the estate for you. It's a fully managed community. However, it is agreed that when you live in a community, you form association to help each other. It's not necessarily about repairs alone. However, more better than for community, more forming association. Once in a while, you meet to discuss how you can move your community forward. But in managed estates, it is not the inhabitants of the estate that do the work. It is the developer who has the property management as part of, and we real truth, we have a property management wing as part of our units, which manage everything in the estate, from repairs to waste collection to any complaints. There's too much noise, my neighbor is playing too much music. Those are the things that manage estates do. So I just wanted to clarify why some of the places you go, you buy property, then the next minute, now we want so we ne fie or see store we and or no different plan. Review through property, those things are not allowed. It's properly managed. You cannot even alter your building without the consent of the developer, because what we built it with a permit. So the developer cannot, the buyer cannot come and change anything on the plan without us being involved. So that is the beauty about what Review Truth Property is doing. Or can be too about affordability. Now, affordable. The truth of the matter is that because a gun and AC dining say very cheap. The truth is that things are very expensive here. You're importing most of even the things that you used to have. Almost every interior decor we use, we import from abroad, making things quite expensive. So we'll see furnished apartments and mobile. Secondly, yempese reduces standard that we need dada. So if you are broche by standard near very high. Imagine ubana you see bibi kekama or say betnemu, you would not like it. So to maintain that level of standard, we have to give you something that is equal or better than what you are used to. If you retire to Ghana and you want to live a very comfortable life. And I think our pricing is not that high when you compare to what you are buying even abroad. The kind of houses that we buy abroad, the quality of our houses and the pricing is very, very affordable. And I want to thank you for the opportunity. Because this is an opportunity to expose what we are doing in Ghana to our brethren outside this country, for them to know that there's something good happening here in Ghana, and we want them to come and support. We want them to come and buy. We want them to come and see what is happening. Anybody who pays a visit to Ghana, contact Review Truth Property will take you to site for you to go and see firsthand the wonderful things that we are doing in the housing industry over there. And we would sit with you, discuss with you, and give you flexible payment plans and introduce you to our wonderful bank, Stanbic Bank, and they will assist you to acquire something. Then now broach over 20 years. Now we need to retire until Ghana. If you say we need no more. Baby to ho kakra. Se si a wunye sika bebre wa broach no. Baby kakra ne fabrifi. Na ye memfa sika no so nsuma abusuafo ankodi sika no ye beka che ato asase, obekọ na asase no kra ye ntoye. Fabra Review Truth Properties. Niyen pedan kama nsi ho ma. Uba na uba Ghana na wa ubetina dem ma abroche kra nya wakono bio. Ana nyame hira ye da ase.
We dey obi beka say Diaspora City glass nko ya beda say enwumere wonsu wanya kwenya na wabe share with us what is going on also at Review Truth Properties. Mijiri say project bi a yenyina yeni beje ho na we will all get involved. Said ye be ya yenso ye be fia ye benya baabi na ye de eti ato. Yo ye da say na we enzi ha ya ye be koso a ene wo edinsa woso how best I bet me aboa to promote this project to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. Sabre ye betie from Wendy Nelly Sapon.
Thank you very much, Nana. So my final words are answer na yebekono. I mean, I represent Stanbic Bank, Ghana, a strong brand that we have come to stay, and we are not just staying because we want to brighten up bottom line, but again, your customers now serve you to ensure say there's always a win-win situation. Said the Missy answer, say John, we exist to support individuals. So we are not actually pushing a product to our clients, but we are providing solution to our clients. Said their condition situation, and now say, what's them piano, your best so a support. Now you're making sure say we ye njawo ema wonka akwantuomu nti se why wadwen se obeto dan ubesi dan Reveal property dan ya yesisi fefe you are going to live in the neighborhood of like-minded individuals. into your best support so I'm waiting here to diamond. Same po eju baby a dimpo na se I was say yes share with situation, you know, on a different way. We are ready to come to the table. We will not rest on our laurels to ensure say obi biara obeba through no your best support na amaneniaje. Sir John, I am happy to chat with you on your application. Said ye biana, I'm committing to support you. Say ye bet me abwao na wenya o dine na o pesa ocean. Same po ye dine bi a ocean na in tempo. You say 6 years no repayment me too much for you because you amortize it over a shorter period. Let's chat around it. And this is to everybody on the call and anybody you'll be relaying the information to. We are here to support you. And to say the beya ubenya wodine. Talk to Stanbic Bank. We are the leaders when it comes to mortgage financing, and we are ready to support you to walk that journey of owning, if not your dream home, a home for investment. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you to Nelly. Enyame ngongwa se obua enkofo moto edan akese izan se baby I started primary school ni dan akese na hu ye. Wendy nyame enhira ye besan abawasue na ye no edinsa so. But amount for one line so nsu busa se tap send one more person mo send sika to refinance their mortgage with Stanbic money Stanbic edinsa so. Mami entie enfi ora mouth honomo na me ka che enuanom e Zoom no so ne se ye di dwumadi ebe wie a 5 minutes time no ubetimi atwen na one tap send atwetwe enkomo se wo personal issue bi na pese oni omudi hu enkomo no moboa wa ora ye Abraham mouth Abraham or ahoma ne so obetwen na woni mu edisa enkomo no ba sa brady mami fa ne last words na
well, Nana, what a fantastic show we've had today. It's been the one that's gone on for the longest. It's been the busiest with lots of guests, and it's been very engaging. And I don't think we've lost anyone on the journey that we've been on. So it's been fantastic. Thank you very much to all the guests who came on today. From the bottom of my heart, as the director for Taptap South Africa, I thank you to all of you. And I want to say, every Friday, we select the people we bring to you, because the people there's lots of people doing things in Ghana, right? That's easy, right? Because there's lots of developers in Ghana, there's lots of banks in Ghana. But we are picking those that we know and we are sure they have something unique and special that relates to you as somebody who lives in the diaspora, as somebody who lives in London. I've lived in London for 17 years, right? I'm going through the same things that you're going through. I'm thinking of what I want to do back home. I'm thinking of buying a house, because yes, I've got a house that my mom lives in, but I want my own place. I want diaspora city. You know, there's things that the emoji on the missing. So I'm going through this journey with you, and it's good to kind of learn with you as we go along every week. So I'm enjoying this very much, and thanks Nana Kwame and everybody who has been on. Tap Send is the way to send money home, definitely. I mean, because you can send money to bank accounts as well as to Momo. So if you are paying your mortgage and you happen to be paying your mortgage in cedis and not in pounds, then definitely you can be sending your money directly into a bank account, your Stanbic account, directly from Tap Send every month. Absolutely, that's what we do. So we are allowing you to do that. If you are sending money to pay your deposit in Ghana, please use Tap Send. If you are thinking of what to do, make sure this conversation should not end here. We are available. I give my number every day. I give my email every day. Connect with us on Facebook. Copy A-Class. They run the Facebook chat. They can talk to you. You can find a way to get to us. Don't think you have to go through customer service to get to us. Find a way to get to us, and we'll answer your questions, because we want to inform you, and we want to make sure the things that are important to you, are important to us. Absolutely, and that's why we're here. And I'll stay on for 5 minutes for any specific questions you have. Charles McCarthy, I've looked at your account and I've raised the question into you. Hopefully we'll get back to you and fix that. If anybody else has any questions, I'll be here for the next 5 minutes or so. Because let me say, we've gone over crap. I mean, my children are still awake, so I need to go and bathe them and put them to bed. Indeed, let's try and bring this to a close in the next 5 minutes or so. And I come in. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Ura Abraham. For and way beyond our time. Way beyond. Me ohana me producer Baba Shemenim. Na me hu de all patch them. Madam nyina ase se nititu yen guest omo enya akwenya ene ebekasa from Whitehall Ura Adomako nyame enshira sa enso and a Reverend Bridget Obogusako de nyame insha from Reveal Truth Property and also mo project amoya Diaspora City nyame insha mo pa yabeko so anymore edi nsa so sa enso na Wendy Nelly Sapon Wendy nyame insha bebre se wunya akwenya na enkasabre Friday night kese utimi eda adwojo ho nanso babia wo bia no wunya emre ene etwetwe enkomo nyame insha ena sa nso na monso amunya kwan joining on Zoom, Facebook, YouTube munyina nyame insha mo. This is a platform for me and you and for the diaspora. Said Yebeya, we will give you an information that will help you to make an informed decision when it comes to investing back home. Nyame eya adoma. Next week we'll be talking about migration to Ghana. Migration to Ghana. Omampani say nyina yembra. Ye ko ne sen. Asiesie be no asiesie ofi a woko. Edien ne ho ewo ho no etwen wo. Sen ne ye ko no. Me wo special guest. Omo akọ omo aba. Omo akọ omo ho no mo. Ye ne omo ebetwetwe enkomo next week. Anything bomodin join us next week same platform OT Media TV. Meeting any Nana Kwame Oseitu. Nemum ye end streaming on all the social media platforms. Or Zoom no so ubetimi atwen. Now a question be at the Taptap sender with the Aba Ura Darren or betwen now one watch train and come on for the next 5 minutes. Ahanomo and a brebe my hokwan yedu ABC. My executive producer Ura Ben Ahin made us be brave. Ya caught over the time now so when yambre nemum minya signal pa nyamisha be brave. Ahanom na BBC Macramo. Bye bye.
I am Wendy Nelly Sapon. I head executive banking and mortgages in Stanbic Bank Ghana. One may ask, what is the advantage or what plan do you have when somebody wants to take a mortgage? A mortgage plan is basically when an individual takes a conventional loan to purchase a home or a land with an intention to develop in the future. We have sat down and agreed with Magnolia. All you need to do is walk into the offices of Magnolia, speak to somebody about the option you want. You'll be given an offer letter, then you come to us. Once you come to us, we will avail you our financing options. We'll sit down and structure a facility for you. What is very important that you know is that we make the process very seamless for you to own that dream home that you so desire. Thank you.
Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the Tap Send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu ebusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no. Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send.